There we go. That's what I've been waiting for. We're live officially now as Thursday. We're doing mock draft instead. We're just going to make sure that everything's working. And then I'm going to be good to fly, good to go. I've been excited for this one, so. Everything's working. All right. We're just going to jump right into it. Hello, everyone. Let me actually do a YouTube intro. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my Panthers mock offseason and draft. We're going to go through re-signing. We're going to go through free agency. We're going to get the draft. And then we're going to see how good my team does next season. So, of course, we're jumping in here with the Carolina Panthers. Love this team too much sometimes. As ready to go, we're going to jump right into it. Of course, Jalen Coker in real life has been given his UDFA exclusive re-sign thing. Anyways, he's coming back next season for the minimum. So we have Jalen Coker no matter what. I have to assume that, well, maybe this is updated to it as up here it says March 5th. So we're going to go through. We're going to do 3 restructures, 1 cut, and then we're going to jump into it. And for my restructures, I'm going to go with some of the biggest ones like J.C. Horn. I'm going to add in Taylor Moton because I think that's realistic. And then we'll add Derek Brown. Those will be my 3 restructures. As always, if you're used to watching this series, or if it's your first time, I'm going to be cutting Ashawn Robinson. Again, a good player, but the $10 million we're getting, oh my goodness, that's going to go a long way. And we'll think about making a cut. Of course, in the past, I've cut both Dalton and Leggett, and Panther fans have been upset at me for that, so I think we're just gonna leave it as is. Zavla, I like him enough to bring back as looking through. Actually, if we cut Sadiq Charles, that's an extra $1 million. So I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna jump right into it. So here we go. Let's see who we can re-sign from the team, and then we'll jump right into free agency. Of course, we all know Trey Hendrickson in real life is a free agent. We'll see if he is in this, but he's not getting a franchise tag. So speaking of the franchise tag, I'm not gonna give one to Rico Dowdle. I don't think he deserves it. It's too much money anyways. 15 mil, that's extreme to me, as it has updated with Jalen Coker coming back, so we don't have to worry about that as per usual. It's basically just David Moore that I'm going to look to re-sign. He wants 1.2 mil. I'm going to do that. Of course, he's Dave Canales' guy. It makes sense to bring him back. Actually, I'm good. We're not going to bring back James Mitchell. Now, for this one, I'm going to go a little bit different. I'm going to attempt here to be bringing in a new starting left tackle. Of course, we all know about Ikeam Okongwu's injuries, so that's going to change a lot of next season for the Panthers, that O-line. So I'm going to not sign Yash Nijman. I'm going to bring back Jay Curhan just as a backup guy. I think the website might appreciate depth. Wow, he wants a little bit more than that. Okay, sure. You think I could get away with 1.5? Okay, all right. I see we want to get paid, Curhan. Oh, well, that's fine. Speaking of guys that want to get paid, Brady Christensen, we got to have him back. But other than that, I'm not going to bring back Corbett. I'm going to see if Cade Mays will take 11, and he will. He's a winner. He is a winner. I refuse to listen to anyone say that Cade Mays doesn't deserve that money. That guy wins games for us. So that's going to be it for the offensive side. Ashton Robinson, you are not worth $6 million, sir. Trey Gibson, will you take 1.2? You're worth it. Travis Incoom, Thomas Incoom, will you take 1.1? I would quite like that, and he will. Okay. All these contracts are all guys that I personally, watching every single Panther game last year, thought played well above their contract value, especially even a guy like Isaiah Simmons that we picked up mid-season. Of course I want to bring that guy back. I mean, this defense needs as much depth, but as much help in general as it can get. As this time we are going to bring back Chris Roseboom. I'm going to give him 2.5. We'll just keep it consistent. I really liked what Roseboom was able to do for us. Shirelis will let walk. Thanks for your time. Rochelle, if we could... Oh, he wants 1.3. Will you take 1.2 to be depth? And he will. Okay, we'll live with that. And then looking through the rest of this list, Michael Reed, wow, he wants to get paid, I guess. Akib Evans will give you 1.1. A Caleb Evans. Oh my goodness. It's like I've never read a word in my life. Need a new starting safety. I refuse to go into next year with Nick Scott being our guy. So I'm off that, and we're officially going to be jumping into it. The first thing, most important thing, offensive tackle, left tackle. We've been here before. I tried this last week. We're going to hope and pray that we could get either Walker, nope, or we could get Cam Robinson, nope. Okay, so Spencer Buford is now the next best guy. He's not there. Cornelius Lucas for about $3 million. He's 34 years old. I don't like a 34-year-old guy. You know what? Actually, yeah, we will. We'll try it. He's a vet. I talked myself into it by telling myself he's old. He's a vet. Maybe that's what this team needs. Maybe he needs to start. Who knows? I don't really know. The left tackle situation on this team terrifies me for next season. Terrifies me. I really have no idea what to expect, and I don't think that's a good thing. We're cool with the running back room. We will actually look wide receiver today, and we will also look tight end, as I want to go big defense on the draft here. So market value for wide receivers, I've seen so many different people say so many different guys. As honestly, if it were up to me, and there's no Rashid Shaheed, which is disappointing, because I think that is the perfect player that this Panthers offense needs. And so if it's not going to be Shaheed, there's no Dobes either. I don't want Darnell Mooney. Let's be real with each other. Now, I know Tyreek Hill's going to be there. Yes, it excites me. Yeah, the thought of that is incredibly interesting, but not for that money. We're good. We're good, Tyreek. Hollywood Brown, Christian Kirk. I think Christian Kirk will be my guy in today's offseason. I think he's going to be just the perfect number 3/number 2 wide receiver here in Coker. And then, of course, you have Leggett. Now, I'm also going to go for a tight end. I'm really trying to load up on offense here, if you can't tell. That's my game plan today. And if Isaiah Likely is here, I want Isaiah Likely. And he is not, so no Likely. And that leaves me Dallas Goedert. All right, no Dallas Goedert. So that leaves me with, again, just like Tyreek Hill, how funny would it be to bring in Travis Kelce? He only wants 7. We've officially passed the point of realism in the offseason. But hey, welcome to the Panthers, Travis Kelce. For that dime, why not? You'll be the starter. Mitch Evans and Tommy Tremble will play behind you. Jatavion Sanders, who cares anymore? That's that's I know it's ridiculous. We're past that point now. As just looking at the defensive positions here, who we need to fill still, because we do have $30 million. And I listened to the comments. I remember, I can't remember who commented it, but someone said that you need $10 million to sign your draft picks. So I'm going to save us $10 million at the end of this. The biggest thing is safety. We desperately need a free safety. So again, the free safety selection, and you'll have to criticize me. You'll have to get on my case here if I grab a guy who is very much so a strong safety. But I think we're going to be good in picking up Brian Cook. And this time we're actually going to grab him. He wants 15 a year, and well, he wants 16, and he'll take 15. We need someone like that, and I'm praying in my limited football knowledge that I am not mistaking him for a strong safety, because Trevon Moehrig has that unlocked. In my opinion, one of the best in the NFC. So if I paired him up with 2, then that's my bad, y'all. That's my bad, but we're going to try to... we're just going to hope and pray that he is actually... Again, let me know. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comments if Brian Cook is actually the right guy here. If he's a proper free safety that this team needs. I would love to hear it. And now, probably one of our last signings is going to be linebacker, and then we're going to head into the draft. I know edge is a big concern for this team. Sure. But I feel like a draft pick and the growth of Nick Scorin could offset that. So we're going to look for the last player here. I know Devin Lloyd's a little too expensive, and he's not even here anyways. So no Devin Lloyd. We'll go for potentially a guy like Quincy Williams. I have my guys that I like, so I'm going to try to mix it up. There's no Quincy Williams. Is Quay Walker here? No, there's no Quay Walker. Nah, it's Anthony Walker. I really don't want to go the same guys I always do. Let's see. Alex Anzalone? Nope. Oh, my goodness. All of the guys I want to go with. We'll go EJ Speed. We'll go Speed. EJ Speed. I think I've gone him before from the Texans. Quality player. Cheap player, too. You know what? Honestly, we have money. Let's go big. For market value, I'm seeing Bobby Okereke. Sure. And we're going to give him 10 mil. And then we're going to hop into the draft. So there we go. Remaining cap space is still 17 mil, actually. What can I do for $7 million, y'all? What are we thinking? What are we thinking for this Panthers team? For $7 million. Maybe we go edge here. Yeah, we'll go edge. We'll grab a $7 million edge, and then we'll see you in the draft. And I really think that gives me a lot of freedom in the draft here. So we'll look at edges. We'll see who's valued around that $7 million mark. Now, I do know that this website is completely broken because Odafe Oweh is phenomenal. Like, my goodness, this is one of the best edge rushers available. It sucks. The Chargers are going to lose both their guys. In this website, he is only meant to make 2 mil. In real life, he's projected to make 10 plus. So I'm just going to give him that last 7 to make it right. And we're going to jump into the draft now with 14.2. So that's going to be the free agency for this team. Travis Kelce, which is hilarious. And then Cornelius Lucas to be our new left tackle. Christian Kirk, Bobby Okereke, Odafe Oweh, and Brian Cook. And so here we go. Jumping in the draft. This is what you've all been waiting for. So welcome everyone to the mock draft part of our video. I've been hyped for this. We're not going to make any trades. We're just going to make our picks as they come. So ignoring all trades, we're going to see what we got as Kenyon Sadiq goes 15. Wow. Carnell Tate 2. Oh my goodness. As we see the chat there, Cook would be a great pickup for the Panthers. Appreciate the doubling down on my beliefs. We got Ruben Bain Jr. going 3, Reese 4, Tyson 5, David Bailey 6. Oh, also, shout out Jordan Tyson's brother is in the NBA. He's the starting small forward for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Chiefs get Jeremiah Love. I know there's going to be at least one happy fan in the chat. Caleb Downs to, let's see, that's the Bengals. I don't know why I just had a little brain fart there, as some big guys have gone. Spencer Fano, unfortunately, and Makai Lemon, but we're good on Lemon. We got our guy. I do see Caleb Lomu here, but we're gonna explore a little bit. Peter Woods is very exciting. And defensive tackle, we lost Ashon Robinson. We'll give it a quick read as he did have regression. I've definitely drafted him before, but we're gonna do it as the battery thing came off my mouse there. So Peter Woods, welcome to the team. I think having a defensive tackle beside Derek Brown, chef's kiss. That run defense is going to be so good. Again, we're not making any trades in this one, so we're just going to go through here. I do like me some Anthony Hill Jr. He's one of my guys, and I see the comments loving Anthony Hill Jr., and who am I to say no? Anthony Hill Jr., welcome aboard. We got 2 defensive studs, I like to think, in the first 2 rounds. As, again, we're just going to make our picks, no trades. Let's see here. We got an edge in Gabe Jackas. We got another defensive tackle. We got Eli Stowers. I like him out of Vanderbilt. He had some highlights this year. But I think at the end of the day, I think grabbing an edge, going 3 defensive guys in a row is going to be best. So, again, a guy I like, a guy I've probably drafted before here, but we're going to go Gabe Jackas here. I'm praying I'm saying that right, but we need all the help we could get, and that's what I said. If we could grab a young guy, a rookie, to be an edge, I'm laughing. He'll join Princely. He'll join Scorton. He'll join, Patrick Jones. I like that room. As I don't know how much I trust Brooks coming back. I'd love to think I trust him. He's clocked in at 23 miles an hour, but taking a top-rated running back, it does excite me a little bit. Going running back again, but maybe a guy like Bud Clark. This defense needs as much help as it can get. I really don't trust, Damani Richard, maybe? How could I blank on his name? I don't know how much I trust him to be the number 2 safety. So maybe Bud Clark is kind of the guy to come in, and maybe we go a tight end out of Notre Dame here. I would not be surprised at all here, as as I've seen, again, Faume, I think is how you say it. I love looking at him. He had if I'm not mistaken, a very good combine. Malachi Fields too. A lot of guys I like, but I think I'm going to go Bud Clark here. We're going super heavy on defense, but I think we can. I really think we can. I really like the offense that I've hopefully put together. Travis Kelce, shout out to you. As if you're curious what I'm talking about, you want to skip back in the video, watch my offseason. Because this was a pretty wild one. As continuing to look at the names, Tyron Montgomery does excite me. Tim Keenan, it's a name I know, a name I like. There's a couple guys here. Oklahoma's Daniels. I'm learning a lot here, but there's a lot of these guys. I know Trey Zunn is good, that I don't fully know of yet, that I need to definitely do some research on. And hey, there being a coming soon there, it doesn't help me very much here. So I'm gonna do it. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do it. We're gonna go. There's a lot to think about with this pick. Because I've gone defense super heavy. I want to shift back over to offense. But there's no running back other than Robert Henry, and our next pick is 62. I feel like he'll be there, so I'm going to go. There's a couple guys. I think I'm going to go Josh Cameron. I really like Josh Cameron. I do. It's one of the few names. Like, of course, I know Kevin Coleman. I'm not super familiar with Tyron Montgomery, to be honest, but I know Josh Cameron. I don't know. Baylor, he played. Who else? I'm thinking. I'm mixing up my schools, but either way, Josh Cameron, welcome. Here's our next pick, and this is where I'm gonna go offense yet again. Of course, our guy didn't go, so we're gonna draft him here. We're gonna do it. We're gonna scroll down a little bit, and we're gonna get Robert Henry Jr. out of UTSA. He's a small school star. He's a smaller guy, but it's a running back. That works great. We just need something dynamic. He's gonna be a bit older, but the way this team is built. We got Etienne, who's young. We got Brooks, who's probably around the same age, and Chuba Hubbard, who's good. He's just a guy that we need to come in case of emergency. And, well, this running back room has faced a lot of emergencies. And now we are down to our last pick in the draft. And I'm feeling good. I'm hoping the sim likes what I've done here. As I don't want to go another skill position. I might go TJ Hall, a name I know, a name I like. Grab more cornerback help. Of course, for some reason, this has cornerback being one of our top needs. And so I think I'm going to stop stalling here. I'm going to take TJ Hall. There's no write-up on him, but we're going to take him anyways. And that is going to be it for our picks. Make sure you stick around, though. Don't click off because the season predictor is after this. And, well, all my Panther fans, you're going to want to know if I actually did a good job or if I'm going to get fired after one season. So let's see it. We're simulating 2026, 2027. I've been on a hot streak of making the playoffs, but who knows, really? So here we are, jumping into it. We're going to eventually see the record here. We got new left tackle. We got new weapons on wide receiver. We got a new linebacker. I can't think of a need that was not addressed with this team. I can't. I think about this team in my sleep sometimes, guys. I got to be perfectly honest with you. If we have a disappointing season, much like I've shown us here, as we didn't make the playoffs, we went 9-8, though. I'm going to be genuinely sad. 9-8 is an improvement on last season, though. As we just missed the playoffs. As Atlanta goes 14-3. That's hilarious. Tampa Bay 10-7. Carolina, us, we went 9-8. We had a plus 20 point differential. We still didn't make it. It's crazy. That is crazy to me. And then, of course, New Orleans at 7-10. As looking at the draft order, we were the second team out. Just us in Kansas City at 9-8. Or actually, no, excuse me. It was Jacksonville at 10-7. Oh my goodness, cutthroat league. And well, for some reason, we didn't get in over the Rams. So no playoffs, but we're a 9-8 team. I can't be too mad at that, as we'll look to see who's going to win the Super Bowl next year, and it's the Broncos. And that's how you know it's a simulation, because Bo Nix is not going to lead that Broncos to a championship. We all know that. We can all be honest with each other here. As that's going to do it for our mock today. So thank you so much for tuning in, everyone at home, wherever you're listening to this from. Till next time.